Okay, sorry. So in the national, this is just a bit of brief introduction. So in the national land code, the conversion is not used actually. We call it a variation. So if you want to search any guidelines in the national land code, the law, the governing law, you don't search the conversion because you can't find anything to explain about the conversions, the details. So you search variations, it will appear the land office, they only allow 3 types of conversion, which is the conditions, restrictions, and also the category. Can I go to the next? Alright, number 1, the first variation of conditions. This is what you saw from the, if you read from the land title, you will find a syarat nyata. Go to the next slide. You see the red line that we actually agreed up. This is what you see, the syarat nyata. You can apply for the land conversion to convert. Here, this is the bangunan perdagangan bagi tujuan kedai pejabat sahaja. So sometimes you can convert it to
the mother first you convert the mother, then it not.
So syarat nyata is the least asked questions where they actually want to convert the syarat nyata. Sometimes they convert it to bridal shop. This is where you convert using the conditions here. The next category, which is qualified for the land conversion, is the restriction. The restriction is the most asked questions and also the most submitted application in the land office. So this is the one. It also actually applies to the consent. I think all of you is very familiar with the consent. So whenever you saw a title, when it's written, tanah ini tidak boleh dimilik or all things, this is indications that you are going to apply for the consent. The third category is for the penggunaan tanah. This is the example for what the penggunaan tanah looks like. So today, actually, my focus is on the conversion of restrictions, which is the leasehold to freehold and the bumi to non-bumi. From leasehold to freehold, this is the case study that we are going to discuss for today. Can I know here, any one of you is selling Taman Bukit Maluri Kepong? Anyone is selling or buying or agent specialized in Taman Bukit Maluri Kepong? No one? Seriously? Okay. There is a very interesting case where I think by now you would have actually heard about the good news in Taman Bukit Maluri Kepong, where the leasehold has been successfully converted to the freehold. What is the reason? What is the reason is the court allowed the conversion for the leasehold to the freehold? It was actually, this is the fact where the land in Taman Bukit Maluri, it was originally owned by Edinburgh Rubber Estates Limited before the year 1973. So when they owned the land was a freehold land. So in January 1973, Edinburgh sold the land to Syarikat Permodalan Kebangsaan Berhad (SPKB). So when they sold the land, it is still freehold at the point of selling. In March 1973, SPKB then they surrendered the land to State Authority for Subdivision and Re-alienation. So at this point, the problems happened actually because when they surrender, the land was successfully subdivided into many lots and registered in the name of SPKB. But unfortunately, when they returned the title back to SPKB, land office somehow don't know what is the reason, they altered the land status into 99-year lease. So we do not know why they altered it to the 99-year lease because we can't find any research on it. So in July 1978, SPKB actually transferred the subdivided lot of the land to Syarikat Maluri Sdn Bhd, which is the developer that developed Taman Bukit Maluri in July 1978. So, do you know who owns Syarikat Maluri Sdn Bhd? Oh, everybody knows?
Daim.
Great. Okay. Tun Tun Daim owned Syarikat Maluri Senyap Rasat at the point of time when they developed Taman Bukit Maluri. So for those who doesn't know, Tun Daim is the one who is being charged by MSCC right now and due to the corruption for 2.3 billion. So this is the company. Okay, then in June 1991, because the property has been developed, right, so it's been sold to a few house property. Then the property owners, they actually apply for the extension for lease where they actually continue the leasehold title to all the property owners in Taman Bukit Maluri in June 1991. So in 2021, 24 property owners of Taman Bukit Maluri sue KL Land Office. So in 2021, they sue KL Land Office. After how many years? After 20 years, only they sue KL Land Office for declarations that the 99 lease is originally from freehold status to be invalid, which means they want the High Court to declare a judgment to declare that the 99-year lease is invalid. So if the High Court allows this judgment, they allow this declaration, it will mean that all the leasehold status in the Taman Bukit Maluri will be successfully converted to a freehold land. So how long they fight for this case? They started 2021 and only 24 property owners, they initiate the suit and the rest of the residents just watch to see what is the outcome. So how long they fight for it? They fight for 2 years. After 2 years in the court, it is a very long process, I can say, because normally we don't take so long anymore in the courts to make a decision. But finally, there is a good news coming out after 2 years. In the case of Lee Fong Ki against the KL Land Office 2023, just fresh out of the court last year, where they actually declared and they successfully agreed that allowed the 24 residents in the property owners to convert the lease 99 lease to the freehold status. So because of this, because of the successful judgment 2023, the KL Land Office, they have actually planning to submit an appeal on this matter. However, I think there are many public policy involved in this because I have heard from my clients there are some YB involved and there are some politicians involved. So we do not know what is the outcome, the final outcome for this. But right now we are in the High Court stage. So the High Court already decided you can convert from the leasehold to the freehold. Okay? So what is interested in this case is the KL Land Office, they defended very strongly and very hard that they have the discretionary power to impose such conditions as they think fit. Means that I can do whatever I want. I'm the land office, I'm the king. I can decide to convert the original freehold to leasehold. They can do that, and they have been doing that for a lot of land, right? But so far, I think nobody challenged. This is the first case that we have. And then the KL Land Office, they further defended that when the property owners, when they purchased the property from the developer back in 1991, it is already a leasehold status. So, I want to pause here, right, and ask the questions. What do you think about it? Is it fair? Is it fair when you buy a property initially, when you buy it, you consent that I'm buying a leasehold property? Right? When you buy, you already know this is a leasehold property. So what are you expecting? Why are you expect to convert to the freehold? Because the law and the act, and there is nothing nowhere says that you can do that. So why is the property owners decided, okay, I want to convert the leasehold to the freehold? Of course, they have a point. They have a point which says that, okay, this was originally a freehold status land. So I feel like my right has been deprived from the right of enjoyment for the property. But you must understand, when you buy at the time, it is already a leasehold, right? And then the whole thing happened, the subdivision where the land office alter the status from freehold to leasehold is way back in 1973. They initiated the suit in 2021, which is how many years? It's like maybe 20, 30 years. It's already way past the limitation period. So why are they still managed to get the leasehold to a freehold? So my humble personal opinion, I do not think that it is quite fair for the KL land office to lose the land. If you want to challenge it, you should be challenged it much more earlier, right? But the court say otherwise. So what the court says is that the 99-year leasehold condition imposed by the KL land office on the title, it was invalid. The judge already declared, the High Court judge is already declaring that this is an invalid transaction and it has to be reverted back to a freehold land status. So this is the summary that we actually quoted from the judgment, the High Court judge, where she says KL Land Office cannot impose whatever conditions that they like. Any act done in excess for the power, it will be invalid as being ultra virus. Ultra virus is a legal principle, which means you are actually acting out of your power. Alright, and then the judge thinks that you are acting out of your power, you are abusing your power. So, second, the judge is also saying that the state authority actions is in contravention for the Article 13 of the Federal Constitution. I think everybody knows about the Federal Constitution, right? This is your rights, the citizen rights, everything is written there. So Article 13, it actually allows, it says that no individual shall be deprived of the property rights except in accordance with the law. We are being protected as a citizen, as a people from Malaysia, we are protected under the Federal Constitution. So the third one, every discretion cannot be free from legal restraints where it is wrongly exercised. It becomes the duty of the court to intervene. So what does it mean? It means we are really protected by the law. The judge loves the people, and they will protect you where you feel you agree from any bully, from the big boy. Then you go to the court, find a lawyer, and fight in the court for the courts to intervene. This is my favorite quote from the judgment. I believe this is a favorite from everyone here. It says, every legal power must have the limit, otherwise there is a dictatorship. So in this modern world, we don't allow dictatorship anymore, right? So if you feel that this is a dictatorship, then you will put to the court. This is a very famous quote from last year, where all of us actually like to put it in all of our submissions. Alright, you can also see from the newspaper, if you read, it's actually in 2022. I don't know why the news can be earlier than the judgment, but anyway, the news reporter is saying the court orders the government to accord freehold status to 24 Kampong house owners. Right? The 24 owners will be 24 parties where they are actually, their name is all quoted in the judgment. Sri Petaling. Anyone is selling Sri Petaling here? One only. So a lot of people there are rumors is saying that Sri Petaling is also applying for the conversion from leasehold to freehold, and we have been researching for solid proof and judgment on it. We cannot find any judgment, but it is true. It is true. It's a fact where Sri Petaling is also allowed the conversion from the leasehold to freehold. It is confirmed by upon our checking with the land office. They confirm Sri Petaling residents, they are all allowed to apply for the conversions. Right? So that's why there is not much discussion on it. There is no any case law that we can actually refer to. So I believe that it was because the precedent case set by this Lee Fong Kim in in the High Court. It set a precedent for all the similar events in the East. So everybody just follow that. And the KL Land Office, right? They have a link. Do you know the KL Land Office has been very digitalized? It's very advanced. Everything is online. You can actually do a land search. You can do a lot of dealing in the KL Land Office. So this is the link where if you have a leasehold property right now and you want to know, hey, can I convert the leasehold to freehold? Click to this link, key in your title number, and you just click a search. Just click a search. The result will appear on the website to let you know whether you are qualified or not. So if you are not qualified, then maybe you can gather all of your residents to go and talk to the land officer, because the precedent is there already. It will be not necessary to go to the court further on the same issues, unless the land office decided to appeal, to call an appeal on the leasehold key cases decided last year. Okay, there are two options. There are two options for us to apply for the conversion from leasehold to freehold. The first option, of course, is by way of court order. The next one will be land office. There's only two options. Yeah. So there's only two options allowed, no other options. If you apply to the land office, it is a very long process, and it's a very hectic process. I have actually talked to some of the agents before the talk. They have personally go to apply for the conversions from the leasehold to freehold by themselves. They're helping the clients. I'm not sure whether they charge or not, but they're helping the clients. And the long conversions, the conversion has taken a long time. I think maybe around 1 or 2 years just to convert leasehold to freehold, despite there is already a judgment on it. And there's the guideline from the KL office is very clear actually. So what you do, if you decided you want to go to land office by yourself, so first you have to submit the application to land office, you pay the application fee, then if you approve, the land office approve, you will have to be notified from the Form 5A. They will actually issue a Form 5A where they are going to write down all the premiums, how much you're going to pay for the conversion. So when you got the form, you have to pay for the fees, and you have to pay the premium within 3 months. If you miss the 3 months,